And I would say do push-ups. Usually when I taught rep classes, I would always say stage 1, or you get this many points for something, or I'd make it a game, even though nobody was keeping track of anything. Right. The kids thought it was fun. I'm like, oh, so for them, I'd be like, oh, this is 1 point. Now, if you can get your shoulders in front, that's 2 points. If you can put your shoulders way back like this, that's 3 points. And that's just playing with a lot of different types of support positions. And then you also want to start adding in reverse grip stuff, because that's a stride circle, and just practice walking back and forth like that. That's always good. If the kid's a little weaker and they can't quite do that with really good form, get on their knees. Like, and just have them practice walking and switching hands and leaning forwards and coming back, because you're right there, you're developing all your casts, all your circles, everything like that. And you can make it into games, like give them points for things or whatever.
Give me an idea of a game, because that's kind of a boring station for a kid. So
it is. So I'd say, like what I would do, and boys are the easiest because you can make anything into a game with boys. But girls are too. They're like, watch this. You say, okay, so what I would do is be like, okay, we're gonna have 5 different levels. We're gonna soon get to level 5. This is level 1. And you have to hold it for 10 seconds. This is level 2. And then I would be like, this is level 3. This is level 4. And then like level 5 would be like leaning forward, or being able to walk back and forth on your toes 5 times. And they would try it. They would generally, it gives it enough variety where the kids are like, oh, I got level 1, watch this. I got level 2. And then they would be like, oh, okay. By the time you say rotate, they don't realize they were just doing some boring stuff for a long time. But it's not boring anymore, because now it's turned into something basic, boring, and made it into a game. Boys, there's things like L holds, for example, for boys. Like you can go, and a tuck hold is, I used to do that a lot. Like a tuck hold for 5 seconds, you get 1 point. And an L hold for 5 seconds, you get 2 points. If you can get your feet to a V, you get 5 points. Nobody keeps track of the points. They would be like, hey, look, I got 5 points. I'm like, sweet, rotate.
5 points for you.
So, I mean, and it just makes it more fun for them. Yeah. So, yeah. But it's important not to not do those things. It's important to make sure you get those things in, because those strengthening things are what makes learning gymnastics much easier. So, because otherwise they get to a point where they get stuck. And you guys usually at the rec level don't have to deal with that much. We have to deal with it. And then we're like, then we're trying our hardest to change gymnastics for them versus making them better for gymnastics. So,
what are some things that they get stuck on?
Like back handsprings on beam, because their back hurts.